So we are going to go retrieve a camera from in the woods. We're going to try, see how long I have reception. Now, every fiber in the back of my head is screaming not to go in here today. So, just something's telling me that there will be something waiting for me. I have several recording devices going, as well as doing the live. So we'll see what we come up with. It's going to be a short live, but we'll see how it all goes. And if I even get anybody watching. Trying a new rig. So apologize right now for the camera being wobbly. Hello. If y'all see anything or hear anything, please let me know. Y'all gonna be my extra eyes and ears. Apparently on the last live I had some EVPs that were caught. And considering I'm about to go right by some unmarked graves, there's a good chance we'll catch some EVPs on this one too. That was a weird sound. And again, I'm doing this right as it's starting to get dark. The best time to go in the woods. I don't hear any birds. Looks like the signal's still good, so hopefully it stays that way. If I lose signal, then I will just have to upload a video later. We're going to hope that was just a really brown deer. All right. So this is the little branch of the creek that I was just in. Back there where I climbed out of the creek, there was a metal rim from the old wagons. I had found 2 others as well in that area. And then right down here, some rock formations that are suspiciously like unmarked graves. Hello. Hello to everybody in chat. So, right here it's starting to erode. But we've got 2 lines of rocks that were piled up, and they are about 7 foot long, roughly 2 to 3 foot wide. They used to be piled a lot more than what they are now, but you might be able to see them right down in there. And here is the other one right there. These are the suspected and most likely unmarked graves from the Chisholm Trail times. You can see how that one's piled up. So I hear an owl in here, which we have plenty of hoot owls, barn owls, whatever you want to call them. But occasionally we get something that sounds like one, but just isn't quite right. Woods are nice and quiet right now. Interesting. Somebody's tagged these trees with markers. Might be the reason why I'm getting a lot of pissed off things out here. They went right through here. That's going to be entertaining. So surveyors have started tagging these trees. And why did they tag that big tree over there? Now, this tree has netting in it. And and an old strap that is grown into it. Looks like something's been bedding down underneath that tree over there. So cow path, cows rubbing on the tree. Pretty easy to track them. All right. Got the camera. Let's go a little further in the woods. What do y'all say? If we'd had surveyors running through here recently, then that would explain why we start getting more activity on the paranormal as well as the cryptid side, because they don't like change. Just heard something. Is it bravery or stupidity? There's a fine line on that. The cottontail. So that's probably what I heard moving around over here. Kind of quiet. There are plenty of creepy trees down in here. These woods are not very wide right here. I'm about in the middle of this little path or swath of woods. But as you can see, they get thick. I think I made a deer mad. So these bodark trees got knocked over or something and then continued to grow. If there's Bigfoot activity, I don't know about it. There's some stuff that might be. I just don't know. I haven't seen one, so I can't say for sure. Little beer bottle. We're going to go over here, catch the fence, and kind of wander down it, and then get back out in the open. Well, that's something interesting. I would say that's signs of somebody having camped down here. But it looks like it's been a long time. Trees have grown up around it, that's for sure. Or a twig snap back in the back there. That sounded like a big woodpecker. Huh. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. There's something big in there. Okay, I do not feel like I'm alone anymore. What is in there? A little bee skull. That is quite interesting. Now, memory serves me right when we were younger. Down this direction, in the cliff wall, there are some caves where the entrances are not much bigger than a coyote den. Couldn't tell how deep they went. And of course, we wouldn't crawl into them whenever we were kids. Just heard some more tapping. Sounded like a claw thunking into a wooden tree. Hmm. Well, Oaks, I got about 15 minutes before it gets dark in here. So I'm going to start making my way back. Like I said, this was just going to be a short run to get that game camera so I can see what photos we have on it. As soon as I pull the photos off of it, I will be sure to post them up. I might throw them into a clip on a short video or just put them in as a post. We'll see how many pictures I've got. Now, I got smart this time. My extra camera is facing behind me. I'm hoping this weekend or next week I can go check some other areas that I have not really explored much further back in. I want to go further back over there and look in there, investigate what I remember there being, coyote dens or caves or whatever the hell they are, as well as further back along that creek. Because as kids, this was about as far back in as we'd ever go. Looks like a good spot to bed down. No. For somebody that hadn't been down in here, you could definitely get turned around, even though it's not real wide. Huh. You should check out some of the shorts that I've posted here lately, especially the ones from the last live where I found a couple of EVPs on it. One of them actually sounds like it's threatening me. And when Tex says that you can't hardly take a step out here without running into fossils, there's one. I mean, there's at least 6 or 7 of them right in that area. See if we can see any tracks. I see cow tracks. Some deer tracks. No pig, which is unusual. Used to, you couldn't come down here without running into a pig. And the way I've got my phone set up, it's a little difficult for me to read the chat, so I apologize if I miss any questions. I can hear text now. Oh, good, it's a Sasquatch. It's a cow. He likes making fun of that person. All right. I see cows. So what y'all have seen on my videos and my lives and everything else has just been a very tiny portion of the wooded area back here. Because while some of y'all might say I'm brave, I'm a chicken shit and I ain't going further into it without somebody with me. But I will say the area that we just went into is the area that I had a Bigfoot researcher go in with me. And we were escorted out by some of the upright walking canids. You had me, the Bigfoot researcher, a buddy of mine who was airborne, and yeah, we were so graciously escorted out of there and back up here into the clearing. Now, at the same time, whenever I was younger, I was in the woods down there, Happened to hear a twig snap behind me, turned around and looked, and here's a mountain lion. The mountain lion got a face full of 410, and I ran like hell out of there. Now the sun is setting. Interesting noise. Okay, what caught my attention was like a, if you've ever heard a raccoon do its little chatter, it sounds similar to that, just sounds a lot bigger. Could it be a raccoon? Most definitely. It'd be a fat one. But considering I've got a feeder down here, they will be in the area. It was brought up to me by a friend that I should start doing campfire stories since it's starting to get that kind of weather out here. Well, we sat out here around a campfire on Dogman Ranch and tell ghost stories and cryptid have happened out here. And then, of course, some of the ones I've experienced otherwise. That better be a deer walking around in there. This part's always creepy. Did y'all hear that? That sounded like jaws clamping. Watch the videos of the Belgian Malinois sitting there chittering their teeth when they're excited. It sounded like a freaking 600-pound Malinois. I doubt I caught anything on camera today, but thought y'all might enjoy a little trek through the woods. Oh, so let's see if I can find that metal. Ha. So there it is. That is part of an old wagon wheel. The other two pieces were found further up the creek a little ways, around the bend. I can hear crickets. Well, folks, that's pretty much that. You can take a look and see if something's been climbing up in this tree. So it looks like something's still climbing up in that tree. Everything's beat down underneath it. Got fourth hose. I think it's been getting in my damn tree and hunting my feeder. Crafty little bastards. All right, there's the tree that's got the claw marks in it. First ones I found. So there we go. Now I've seen it along this fence line. It goes over there, sits under a tree, watches the house. I've seen it down here a lot. Whenever I come down here and hunt, every so often we'll get the noises and everything. I've gotten some that, sit down here, coyotes go off, and then it sounds like something big is carrying a couple of coyotes off with it, breaking tree branches and everything else. Hello, Nate. So, thank you, everybody, for the likes and the hearts and everything else. And be sure to like, share, subscribe. I'm not sure where this channel is going to end up being, but I'm having fun. Either way, Ullrson signing out. Y'all have a wonderful night.